Hello students, welcome to Shastra. In the previous session we discussed sets. Now we'll proceed to discuss with functions and relations. So before that we need to understand Cartesian product of sets. Let us say if A is a set having elements 1, 2, 3 and B is a set having elements A, B. We know that number of elements of A is 3, number of elements of B is 2. So Cartesian product will be like this. So we'll take the first element of A and the first element of B and the first element of A with the second element of B. Like that we'll make ordered pairs. These are called ordered pairs. 1 comma A or X comma Y, all these are called ordered pairs. Okay, so this Cartesian product is a set itself. The elements of this set are ordered pairs. Okay, we say that the relationship between A and B is any subset of this Cartesian product A into B. So if we take 1 comma A, there's a relation between A and B. So 1 comma A, 1 comma B, 2 comma A. If you take anything or if you take any subset of this A into B, we'll get a relation of A and B. Okay. If number of elements of A are P and number of elements of B are Q, so the total number of elements in A into B is PQ. The total number of relations, we said that relations are nothing but the subsets of A into B. So if it is PQ, the total number of relations should be 2 power PQ. If n of A is equals to P and number of elements in A into A will be P into P is equals to P square. So total number of relations will be number of relations will be 2 power P square. So in ordered pairs, let us say 1 comma A, this is called the domain and this is called the range. We are done with relations. Let us see what are functions. If you know equations, doing functions is very easy. Let's say y is equal to 2x plus 3. Here y is dependent on x value. Y is dependent on x value. Hence, why? Because if x value is 3, then only you can determine the value of y. So first you need to determine the value of x, only then you can determine the value of y. So y is dependent on x value. So we call y as independent, sorry, y is dependent variable. X is independent variable. So guys, if I say the x value is 1, 2, 3, 4 and y is equals to x square. So guys, since y is a dependent variable, we also call y is a function of x. So we write y as f of x. Okay, so if you find f of x, it is nothing but y. Okay, so we know that y is equal to x square and x is equal to 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4. So when x is equal to 1, y is equal to 1 square, it is equal to 1. When x is equal to 2, y is equal to 2 square, that is 4. And x is equals to 3, y is equals to 3 square, that is 9. When x is equal to 4, y is equal to 4 square, that is 16. So if f is a function from a to b, then one element of a must only correspond to one and only element of b. I'll tell you. So guys, we know that x, so if I say 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4, x 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4, f of x is nothing but y, will be 1 comma 4 comma 9 comma 16. So one element of x must always corresponds to one and only element of f of x. Okay. But in the value of x, we might have -2 also. So f of x is equal to x square, right? -2 whole square will be 4. We can have two elements in x corresponding to one element in f of x, but we cannot have one element in x corresponding to two elements. I'll give you all the examples. A 1 comma 2, b x comma y. Oh sorry, this is fine. This is fine. And also a 1 comma 2 x comma y b. So both are corresponding to only one element in b. This is also fine. But one element cannot correspond to one element cannot correspond to two elements in one element of a cannot correspond to two elements in b. So this is not possible. So also each and every element must correspond to some value in each and every element of a must correspond to some value in b. So this is also wrong because 2 doesn't have any image in b. So this is also wrong. We cannot do like that. And we'll discuss about types of functions. Types of functions. One-to-one function. So if one element of a corresponds to only one element of b, it is one-to-one. Next we'll discuss onto and into functions. Onto function onto function means okay, I'll give you one example in one which is not one to one. This is not one to one because this is not one to one because each element of A must correspond to different element of B. So this is not one to one. This is a function, but it is not a one to one function. An onto function see, and a function is said to be an onto function when each and every element of B has a pre-image in A. Okay, this is image and this is pre-image. Each and element of B must have a pre-image in A. Only then it is a onto function. So Z must be mapped to each and every element must be mapped to some element in A. If I say 1, 2, 3, X, Y, Z, here Z is left. It doesn't have any pre-image. So this is not one-to-one function. Sorry, this is not onto function. A function which is one to one and onto. A function which is one to one and onto is a bijection. So last type of function is into function. Into function is opposite of onto. In onto, every element of B must have a pre-image in A, but in into, one we'll see in into 1, 2, x, y. If a function is not onto, it is into, because y doesn't have a pre-image, so it is an into function. As simple as that. Inverse function so guys, y is equals to 4x minus 3 is a function. Let it. So in order to find the inverse function, make x as subject. If you have to make x as subject, you need to bring x to left hand side. So we should only have the value of x. So can we say y plus 3 is equals to 4x? So 4x is equals to y plus 3 and x is equals to y plus 3 by 4. So this is nothing but the inverse function of y. So this is a function and this is a inverse function. So guys, there's another type of function. A minute. Okay, if a function is inverse, it must be 1 to 1 and on to. So if a function is 1 to 1 and on to, only then we can get the inverse functions, otherwise we cannot get it. And also there's something called constant function. Constant function. So constant function is y is equal to 5. Simple. Sorry, f of x is equal to 5. So even if we have anything 1 2 3 5 6, everything will be linked to this one only. So if every element in A corresponds to only one element in B, it is a constant function. Irrespective of the value of x, the value must be 5. Then it will be a constant function.